Did it focus? Okay. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Bayla. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video and we're going to get straight into it, okay? I'm not going to waste y'all's time. I'm going to try not to talk too much, but as y'all read from the title, I'm going to give y'all five little pieces of advice, 5 little expectations that I wish somebody would have told me when I started my lock journey, okay? So we're gonna get straight into it, but before we do that, I do need y'all to like this video. Make sure you comment any questions that you have, because a lot of y'all are heading over to Instagram and DMing me on Instagram, which is cool because I follow everybody back and everything. So it's cool that y'all, you know, we talking on Instagram. It's cool to get to know y'all, but comment on the video, okay? If you guys have any questions, it's a little bit easier because y'all's messages go into the request and I don't really check that too often, but I do appreciate it and it has been fun getting to know some of my subscribers. But make sure y'all comment down here, okay? Appreciate it. And make sure you also make sure you click that bell so that you get a post notification every single time I post. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. First thing that I didn't expect is the amount of people that have something to say about my hair. My hair that's growing out of my scalp, on my body, that's mine. It's really crazy the amount of people that want to give some unwanted advice, or, oh, you look better with loose hair, why are you locking your hair? Like, what? It's really crazy. So be prepared to get that. Maybe family, co-workers, friends, whatever, everybody's going to have something to say about your hair.
Something, very much something. Y'all always trying to find something to talk about.
It's giving very much annoying. It's giving very much pressed over what I got going on. It's crazy the amount of entitlement people have to give you unwanted opinions about your hair. Y'all, I got everything written down, so if you see me looking down, I'm looking down at my little notes so that I make sure I stay on track, because I tend to ramble, okay? But yeah, you are going to get a lot of people giving unwanted advice, and you should do this, you should do this. I've had people come up to me, and mind you, y'all, this is just me sharing my experience. Everything that I'm saying to you, everything that I'm sharing with you are things that I've actually experienced, and as I speak with other people that have locks, they've experienced the same thing. So, but I'm telling y'all things from my point of view, okay? I don't want y'all to think I'm trying to push anything on you or anything, but listen, this is what I went through. People that, you know, like I've had people come up to me and literally, oh, you should do this, make sure you're doing this and this and that and this and that, and it's like, okay, you're giving me this advice, but your locks are breaking off. So my next little tidbit that I want to say, if you guys are not choosing to maintain your locks yourself, find you a trustworthy loctician. Heavy on the trustworthy, because a lot of locticians these days, you know, the ones that are coming up and saying, oh, I do locks, and you know, whatever, they're doing it for the money. They're not doing it because they know what they're doing. They're not researching. They don't know what they're doing. They just simply know how to twist it, and that's it, and maybe braid. Or they're doing things that'll either thin your hair out, or, you know, it's breaking, or they're using products that's causing buildup, and you wonder why you got the itchy scalp.
Itchy, yeah.
You got buildup in your hair, and you got lint, and you got this, and you got that, and it's like, okay. Yeah, as you're getting all these people that's coming up to you saying, I do locks, it's important for you to also do your own research and find somebody that's trustworthy, that knows what they're doing, that actually has a passion for locks, and you know, it's not just all about the money. I literally heard somebody say you should come and get your locks retwisted every 2 weeks because your locks are so thick.
No ma'am.
That's what I want. But like I said, a lot of people are doing it simply for the money. Don't get me wrong, I know people are doing, this is their job, they need to make their coins. I understand that. But every 2 weeks, that's excessive as hell. You just want to get paid. You're trying to find a consistent client. That's what you're doing. Like, no ma'am. Also, like, please don't let these people play in your hair. Find somebody that's trustworthy, that's going to give you, or that's going to use the proper products, because not all products are created equal. So find somebody that's using something that they've researched that's not causing buildup. Have you ever gotten your hair retwisted, or maybe not even retwisted your hair, maybe even you use the edge control if your hair is still loose or whatever, and you got that white residue? You can't have that with locks. Your hair is locked. It's going to build up. It's not as easy to clean out buildup from your edge, from locks. It's easier to do when you have loose hair. You can wash your hair, comb it out, whatever. Ain't no combing nothing out. It's harder. That's not cute. So with that being said, the next thing I'm going to tell you guys is to have realistic expectations. Just like you're here watching this video, I was here watching videos on Instagram, finding all of these influencers and stuff like that, and following their journey and seeing what their locks look like and things like that. And I really want you guys to understand that you may have the same length of hair as them, y'all might have the same lock count, y'all might even have the same skin complexion, because I go for people that look like me or that's similar to me in some way who I actually follow. Y'all, it's not going to be identical at all. It's not going to be identical. Your locks are not going to grow overnight. Your hair is not going to coil and twist and turn how theirs is. They may have everything plays a part in everybody's lock journey. Like from what you sleep on to what you eat. Please make sure you're drinking water. Everything plays a part in your lock journey. So even though y'all might look like y'all might have the same lock count, y'all might, whatever, think it may look like y'all have the same hair type and all of that, your lock journey is never going to be identical to these influencers that you're watching all day, every day. Okay? It's just not, and that's just it. It's just not going to be identical to them. Your hair is not going to grow overnight. It does take time. Now, it may feel like it's overnight. So, example, I'm coming up on 2 years with having my locks, right? I look back on pictures and videos that seem like it was just last week, but it really was last year, and my hair wasn't even touching my neck. I'm like, damn, where did the time go? You know what I mean? So it may feel like it's going to feel like it, but in that moment, when you're in the moment of growing your locks and you're like, oh my god, and you're looking and you're this and all that stuff, it's gonna feel like it's taking forever. But once you get to that point, you look back, you like, damn, I came so far. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to feel like it, but in a moment, like, I really want you guys to understand that you have to be patient, and it's so freaking gratifying when, why did I say it like that? Gratifying. But it's so gratifying once you get, am I saying it right? I think I'm saying it right. If I'm not saying it right, y'all correct me. But it's so gratifying when you get to a milestone, you know what I mean? Like, so my lock, like when I first started, I think it was maybe like right above, I don't even think it was at my eyebrows, but like, you see me, you know what I mean? So it's like stuff like that, but in a moment it seems like it's forever, but I promise you it's not. And once you start reaching milestones, and honestly once you forget about it and you're like not obsessing over length and stuff like that, and you really just enjoy it, and then you maybe stumble upon like an old picture or video, you're gonna be like, damn, like, okay, you pop my shit, okay? It's like, nah. But anyways, your hair is not always going to be neat. It's not always going to be neat. And y'all, there's so many influencers that get on here, and every single time you see them, their hair is twisted up in a cute bun. It's this, it's that, it's barreled up, it's in a ponytail, it's slick, it's up, y'all, your hair is not always going to be neat. And I make it a point to come on here as raw as possible, because this is what you're going to get on a daily basis. Your hair is, you're not going to see your scalp. Like, on a regular basis, you're not going to see your scalp, and you don't want to over manipulate your hair as well. Like, a lot of these influencers get on here, and no shade to them, do your thing, but a lot of influencers get on here and they make it seem like this is what's going on, and it's not. Now, I have found some influencers that are, you know, getting on here on camera when their hair is not twisted and stuff like that. But for the most part, the ones that y'all see on Instagram with all these styles and the sunlight hitting and this and that and this and that, y'all, it's not always like that. Like, I just want y'all to understand that it's not going to always be that, okay? And I feel like that is really what separates that's what separates us, okay? Only the strong survive. And I'm not even trying to be funny when I say that, but only the strong survive, period. Like, that's just what it is. Because you start these lock journeys, people start their lock journey and they have these unrealistic expectations, and they're just like, oh, my hair's always gonna look good, it's always style, which was me. I'm like, oh, it's a permanent style, I don't have to do this, I don't have to do that, da, 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 da. And it's like, no, like, your hair is not always, it's not always gonna look like that. You're not always gonna have this style. You don't want to always have them styles anyways, because 9 times out of 10, if you're starting your locks, I hope you're in it for the long run. So with you starting out and having the short locks and the starter locks, stuff like that, you want to make sure that you have a solid foundation. So don't, like I said, don't keep twisting. Don't go over 2 weeks and get your hair twisted. Don't, you know what I mean, get these tight styles and stuff like that, which goes back to a trustworthy loctician. You might get this loctician, they may be good at doing styles, but they twisted and tightened, and now you ain't got no edges because your locks is so tight. You got bumped. Like, y'all, I could go on and on. I could go on and on and on and on about this. Like, but for real, please do not have these unrealistic expectations in your head when it comes to having locks. I need y'all to understand that it's going to be crazy. Like, there was some days I would literally have to talk to myself in the mirror like, you're a badass bitch. Fuck what's going on inside of your head, put some ponytails in it and keep going. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, it was some days I really had to, my lips is being ashy. It was some days I really had to tell myself, like, girl, you look good as fuck, you just going to work, it's cool. I'm not even playing. So please don't let these influencers fool y'all and make y'all think that your hair is always going to be like this. Oh, if I just get to this length, my hair is always going to. No, it's not. It's not always going to look like. And truth be told, a lot of these influencers have gotten Insta locks or they have lock extensions, and they're not telling y'all. And that's just what it is. Okay. Excuse me. But no shade to the lock extension girlies, but a lot of them have that, and then they're on here and then y'all are like, oh my god, and it's like, no baby, that's not what's going on. It's not always going to be cute and pretty and prissy and put together. You're gonna have frizz, you're gonna have naps, and like, y'all, I swear, in the middle of my head, like, I be having naps like BBs, bro, like this. I kind of did like this before I started the video, but like in the middle of my head, because my hair is normally like this, like in the middle part, I be having BBs. I swear to God. I be having BBs. Like, it's not always pretty. I need y'all to understand that, okay? If you don't take anything from this video, it's not always pretty. I don't believe that I ever went through an ugly phase. It was awkward, but it was never ugly. I'm not calling myself ugly. Why would you call yourself ugly? Don't do that. But it was hella awkward and new, okay? Anyways, the next thing that I want to tell y'all is that, especially when your locks start maturing, well, not even with that, y'all, locks bring so much attention, good and bad. So freaking much attention to you. It's crazy. And with it bringing that attention, it's going to bring people acting weird. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not even trying to hype anything. I'm not speaking on anything specific, because it's been 2 years my hair has been locked, and I've been through a lot of weird experiences, and I really feel like since I locked my hair, like if my hair was still loose, I feel like I wouldn't have gone through these things. Or maybe I'm just maturing. Maybe, is it the lock? I don't know if it's the locks or it's maturity or what, but just even picking up on certain stuff is just like, what? Am I tripping, or is people being weird? Like, I don't know. I just be picking it up. It's like it really does bring a different type of awareness. Does that make sense? Like, if you have locks and if you've experienced this, please let me know in the comments down below, okay? Because it's crazy. Like, it's crazy the amount of weird shit that goes on. Y'all, I tried not to freaking run my battery, but it's still about to die. If this shit die, I'm about to be mad. I'm about to be pissed if this battery dies. Before I get to my last point and this battery die, I'm gonna be salty. Anyway, yes, you're gonna get so much stuff. You're gonna get so much. Y'all see me trying to talk faster? You're gonna get so much attention, and oh, I just love your hair, and with that brings weird shit. Okay, I'm about to wrap this up because my battery's about to die. I'm trying to talk faster before it cuts the fuck off on it. But anyways, my last thing that I want to say, and it really is the most important, y'all have heard everybody say it. If you do watch videos with people's locks, I know you've heard it before. Trust the process. It is so important. You just gotta trust it. You just have to go through it, y'all. I honestly thought I was gonna close these joints out, but here I am, almost 2 years in the game. Trust the process. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be frizzy. Like I said, it's gonna be days you're gonna wake up and really have to give yourself a pep talk to keep going. But I promise you, it is so rewarding. It's so rewarding. I love it. I wouldn't change it. I'd have no regrets with locking my hair. But you have to trust the process, okay? Your hair is gonna bud. It's gonna be frizzy. It's gonna be all over the place. Y'all wear a do-rag, a scarf, or something. Find something to put in your head. But baby, like, especially at night, keep it. That's what I mean, at night. Make sure you got something covering your heads, because I don't like nothing restricting my head. I don't like nothing tight. So it'll be days that I didn't wear it, and I'll wake up with them little ass things all over the place. I'm not even playing. Like, sticking up, and they frizzy, and it's hard, and you don't really want to get them wet to kind of move. Y'all, my battery about to die. I'm so scared. I'm trying to hurry up and talk faster. I'm looking up at the thing. But y'all, anyways, if y'all ain't learned anything else from this video, just roll with it. Trust the process. It's gonna be a beautiful journey. They don't call it a journey for nothing. If it was easy, everybody would do it. That's all I'm gonna say on that, and that's just that on that. I love y'all. If y'all made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you. Please make sure you have liked and subscribed. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section down below. Y'all hit me up on Instagram, that's cool too, but I really would prefer y'all to comment down below. I love y'all. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.